After visiting at Chowmalla Palace, okay, we have reached at the Golconda, and now we are going to visit the place Golconda inside. Let's start our journey inside. This is the huge entrance of Golconda. This is the most important entrance of the Golconda. This is type of sitting arrangement. This is the entrance. And the most important thing is that this fort was constructed on a hill which was once the territory of the Kakatiya kings of the Warangal in 1143 AD. Beautiful fort, Golconda. During kingdom of Raja Pratap Rudradev, a shepherd who suggested to him the desirability of constructing a fort on this hill, the king welcomed this idea and constructed a Kucha bulwark, calling it after the name of the shepherd Golconda. Gola means shepherd and Konda meaning hills. Time rolled on this, and this came to be known as the Golconda. Raja Krishnadev of Warangal handed over this fort in 1363 Anno Domini to Muhammad Shah, one of the Bahmani dynasties under the pact of Muhammad Shah, called the Fort Muhammad Nagar. I'm showing you the place here, which might be the region of the people to stand or sit. The capital of Bahmani kingdom was actually in Gulbarga and Bidar, where we can see these tombs. This means the regime of the Bahmani kings in Golconda was from 1363 to 1518 Anno Domini. The fort of Golconda, originally constructed, was not a strong one. It was kacha. It means not properly constructed. Okay, you can see many of these regions, okay, which are not properly constructed. Some of them are left as it is. You can see at the top of these buildings, are not properly constructed here. They are constructed, but afterwards the constructions left as it is ended there. Even you can reach at this place, you can see the construction here also is left as it is. The construction is not properly done because the rock patterns are found here something different, because cement is used something different, and later on the material which was used here, this material is also found something different there. Even you can see these rocks which are used here, they have got big crystals there. They have got big crystals. Even for the lithification purpose point of view, this is used, but that is not the exact cement, right? So it means this building was first kacha buildings, and now as it is found, it is constructed today with the proper lithification in modern time. But it had got impact of the more than 2 or 3 different dynasties. Golconda, which was once the territory of the Kakatiya kings of the Warangal in 1143 AD. Actually, there were 5 subedas or governors at Golconda. Why did I say this? Because the capital of Bahmani was in Gulbarga and Bidar, as where we can see their tombs. This means the regime of the Bahmani kings in Golconda was from 1363 to 1518 and Romani. The first it was a hilly region. Okay, I'll give you the proof of the hilly regions. So if you look at this area, you'll find there are these rocks. Can you see? Raja Krishnadev of Warangal handed over this fort in 1363 and Romani to Muhammad Shah. He was from one of the Bahmanese dynasties. Later on, he had changed the name of this place, and he had kept the name of this place instead of Golconda as the Muhammad Nagar. The capital of Bahmani, or his kingdom, in the Gulbarga, was in Gulbarga and in Bidar. So, as he had caused his capital in Gulbarga also and in Bidar also, he could not manage both the capitals properly. Well, we can see there are his tombs also available. In history, you might have read about it. The fort of Golconda, originally constructed, was not as strong as I shown you just now, before a few minutes ago. There were actually 5 Subedars means governors of this Nizam. You can see there is the huge Hyderabad city. Yeah, I was speaking about the Subedars. Example, Qasim Burid in Bidar, or Fatehullah Emadul Mulk in the Bidar, Ahmad Nizamul in Ahmednagar, Yusuf Ali Adil Shah in Bijapur, and the Sultan Kali in Golconda of Qutub Shahi dynasties. These all Subedars, they try to manage this Golconda. Constructions, okay, today also is found in the dismantled or the broken positions because the rocks are not properly lithified here. These rocks which are expected to have the cementing systems, that cementing is not properly done. I'd shown you 3rd time in my video about this place. So this is the broken wall, and this is the actual court of Diwani arm, or Diwani Khas as you call. So I think this is the Diwani arm of this people, where the local peoples were allowed to come at this place. They could have done all the administrative works at this place. Okay, I'm going to take you at another place. So till the moment, you should wait. I'm taking you at the top of this fort areas. The layout of Golconda Fort is very strong and high constructed with stones. It is about 5 miles in circumference. The fort comprises 9 doors, 52 windows and 48 tunnels. There is a Pakka reach round about this rampart as when we have entered this Golconda. We've seen now there are 2 different signals. By mistake, we could not understand the signals of the entrance at Golconda. So, as I told you, there is a Pakka reach round at Golconda where today's signals are there. This is the actual layout for the business purpose point of view or administration purpose point of view. Dear friends, the gates of Golconda Fort, if I count, as I told in prior, that there are total 9 gates or doors. Example, Fateh Darwaza, Moti Darwaza, Darwaza of the new fort, Jamali Darwaza is there, Banjari Darwaza is there, Patancheru Darwaza, Makkah Darwaza, Bodli Darwaza, Bahamani Darwaza. These all are these huge darwazas, means doors, have actually protected the Golconda from its enemies. If you try to look at the structure of this fort, you'll find as the boundaries are properly constructed and protected this region, but in that way the fort inside had not got proper constructions. See the constructions. As you know very well, I'm with my niece and my family also, so they are trying to disturb me in the mid. But I'm going to take you at such portions where there is the actual history of this area. So, Fateh Darwaza is situated to the east of this fort. East of this fort. This is the construction. Oh, can you see, as this is the walking corridor here? This is the walking corridor here, right? But at the same time, you can see there are different routes to go downward. Example, here inside this area there are some other rooms for the army purpose point of view. So when we think about the constructions of the Fateh Darwaza, this double gate is situated at the east. At the east, where the cities, can you see the city? So during the period of 1687 and Romani, this was constructed by Abdullah Khan Panni, and he had opened this gate through which the army of Aurangzeb could have an entry. This is the region. This is the region. So let's go inside now. This fort has got so many buildings. I can't show you all the buildings there, but yes, Monjun Bose is there. Quilaksh Top also is found. Samsher Kotha is there. Royal Treasury is found. Hathirat is there. Kathora House is there. If you have heard that almost 8-kilometer tunnel is found inside, okay, where I've shown you the private or secret route for the army especially. So Kathora House, the Ulcer House, Masjid Mustafa Khan, okay, Hatiyan Tree, these all regions are found at this place. Almost in 1964, this fort had come under the headings of Indian Archaeological Department. Then the new constructions were started at this place. But this is the region. Can you see this rock? It's quite hard rock. So this is made as a base for these huge rocks to be settled and to build this fort. You can see this wall is found completely rusted, but this rusted wall, even the cementing is used, which is found of the new construction list. So this broken walls at the east and the fort at the top has given the proof that there are chances to have varieties of buildings. It is said that भक्त रामदास के जेल खाना यह दीर्घ चतुर्कोणीय निर्मित एक सुंदर भवन है। उत्तर दिशा से इसका प्रवेश द्वार है। वास्तव में इसका निर्माण एक सामान घर के लिए किया गया था। इसे अबुल हसन कुतुब शाह 1672 से लेकर 1787 तक के शासनकाल में जेल खाना बनाया गया है। It is a solidly built rectangular building with only one entrance from its north. Originally planned to use as a storehouse, this building was converted into a prison during the reign of Abul Hassan Qutb Shah and between 1672 to 1787. I'm going to take you in the jail of Bhakt Ramdas on Golconda Fort. Oh. What is this? Can you see? Can you believe that huge jail only for one person was constructed? But no, as I told you prior that it was used as a granary also. But here you can see there is a torch which is lighted and there are statues of Lord Hanuman and I think related with the farmers. I'm trying to make it a little bit enlarged. Bhakt Ramdas could sit here, could pray the God, and this was used only for one person. But this place was used purposely. The constructions of the wall I'm going to show you in the mid only. Here, how the construction is done. See, it has got completely soil. Okay, so this soil is used. This is completely silted soil, and this silted soil is used for constructions. That's why lithification purpose point of view, they might have added jaggery also, limestone and jaggery. So lime and jaggery is used for the construction purpose here. So I hope you can understand how the construction was used. Construction was done. Now I'm going to take you at the top now. Actually we reached at the top. I don't know much history about this Golconda Fort, but how much I read about, how much I came across while discussing with people local here, I told you, you can read about this place in details.
Bye.
Can you see? I guess this was the Shivalingas here nearby somewhere because the Nandi is look like Nandi here in this porch. This porch. Okay, so there might be chances of Shivalinga nearby. Okay, so this is the region. Golconda. This is a tomb which was actually constructed here. I'm going to take you at the top. So let's go. Which goddess? Jagdamba. Okay, fine. This is the temple of Jagdamba. It is found at the top of this Golconda Fort. Surprising. But yes, this is the truth of this fort. Really awesome. Really awesome. Sri Jagdamba Temple. Hope you had taken the blessings of Jagdamba. 7 kings of Qutub Shahi dynasty ruled over Golconda from 1518 to 1687 and The first 3 kings of Qutub Shah dynasty constructed the Golconda Fort in the period of 62 years from 1518 to 1580 and constructed the place and other Pakka buildings. It is in the year of 1587 and The 4th King Muhammad Kali Qutub Shah laid a city, Bhagnagar, after the name of his beloved concubine Bhagmati. It is a city which is now called Hyderabad. So Hyderabad in the older time was known as Bagmati. Hyderabad was the capital of these kings up to 1687 and When the ruler of the kingdom was 7 in line, Qutub Shah buildings were constructed in their hundreds of first invasions of Aurangzeb on Hyderabad, and Golconda Fort was in 1656 and